Lysandra Blackwood. The city of Ethel breathed with gears and steam, a perpetual twilight clinging to its brass towers. I, Lysandra Blackwood, was a mender, not of broken hearts, though there were plenty in this city, but of broken automatons. My workshop, tucked away in the Clockwork District, smelled of oil and regret. I didn't mend for glory or coin, but for a ghost of a memory. My brother, lost to the Ethel foundry years ago. My desire was simple, almost shameful, to build an automaton in his image, a perfect replica to fill the hollow space he left behind. It was a foolish dream, I knew, but one that kept the cogs turning within my own heart. The summons arrived on a sheet of polished steel, delivered by a silent, chrome-plated messenger. Lord AIart, the city's foremost inventor, requested my presence. He'd heard whispers of my skill, my obsession with replication. He offered me a commission unlike any other to restore the heart of Ethel, a legendary automaton said to regulate the city's power, currently dormant for decades. Success meant prestige, wealth, and access to resources I could only dream of. Resources that could bring my brother closer to being rebuilt. But the cost was steep, absolute secrecy and a complete relinquishing of any other projects, including my brother's replica. It was a devil's bargain, but the lure of the heart and the hope it represented was too strong to resist. The first few weeks were intoxicating. I delved into the heart's intricate mechanisms, marvelling at the genius of its creator. My hands moved with a confidence born of years spent coaxing life back into lifeless metal. Soon the heart began to stir. Gears whirred, pistons pumped, and a soft rhythmic glow emanated from its core. Lord AIart was ecstatic, showering me with praise and further resources. The city celebrated, unaware of the sacrifices I was making, the slow erosion of my original dream. I told myself it was worth it, that this grand achievement would ultimately fund the creation of my brother's replica. For a fleeting moment, it felt true. The heart's restoration wasn't seamless. Strange anomalies began to plague the city. Power fluctuations, erratic automaton behaviour, and a growing sense of unease. I discovered hidden compartments within the heart, revealing not ingenious engineering, but a series of strange organic components harvested from living creatures. My investigations led me to Lady Isolde, Lord AIar's sister, a brilliant but ostracised botanist who warned me about the heart's true nature. It wasn't designed to power Ethel, but to control it, using the life force of the city's inhabitants. Isolde claimed AIart knew this all along, and was deliberately exploiting the heart for his own ambitions. AIart discovered my conversations with Isolde. He revoked my access to the heart, placing me under house arrest, guarded by his automatons. Isolde, branded a heretic, disappeared. My workshop was raided, my brother's designs confiscated. I was alone, stripped of my purpose, haunted by the realization that I had unwittingly become a tool in AIar's sinister plan. The city, once vibrant, grew increasingly oppressive under the heart's control. The few allies I had left warned me to flee, to abandon my dream, but the thought of leaving Ethel to AIar's machinations was unbearable. I had to find a way to expose him, to dismantle the heart, even if it meant sacrificing everything. I confronted AIart in the heart's chamber, a cathedral of gears and steam. He revealed his ambition to transcend humanity, to become one with the machine, using the heart to absorb the collective consciousness of Ethel. He believed my skills were crucial to his ascension, that I could perfect the heart, making it capable of total control. He scoffed at my grief for my brother, calling it a weakness, a sentimental attachment that held me back. "Your brother is gone," he sneered. but I can offer you immortality, a place at my side. I realized then that my desire to replicate my brother had blinded me, making me vulnerable to AIar's manipulation. It wasn't about bringing him back, but about escaping the pain of his loss, a truth that tasted like ash in my mouth. I didn't fight AIar with gears and steam, but with knowledge. I used my understanding of the heart's intricate mechanisms to redirect its energy, overloading its organic components, disrupting its control over the city. It wasn't a clean break, but a controlled collapse, severing the connection between Ethel and the heart. AIar, consumed by his ambition, was absorbed into the failing machine, becoming another cog in its demise. The city, freed from the heart's control, stumbled but breathed again. I didn't rebuild my brother. Instead, I used my skills to help others, mending not just automatons but the broken spirits of Ethel. My workshop, once a sanctuary of grief, became a beacon of hope. The gears of my heart still turned, but now they turned not towards the past, but towards a future built on empathy and resilience.